It's Wellness Nerd Out time! What's up, you guys? Happy Wellness Nerd Out time. And today, coming to you real sweaty after a fantastic workout, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the workout, and in particular, one that was posted. I'm going to start going over, as we did yesterday, workouts that are posted, how to progress towards them, how to do more than them, which of course is best. You know, I don't ever want you to do the same as what I'm doing. I want you to do better. You do the best you can. You know, hopefully you surpass it as soon as possible. But, you know, for those of you who are, you know, maybe not there yet, a more beginner intermediate level, let's go through today in particular how to progress from a standard push-up to a Superman push-up, or super duper push-up, which we've called it here at Wend Wellness. That's kind of our own term for it. So, you know, with a regular push-up, so let's go through the very easiest, right? Let's go through the easiest to the hardest form, right? So, first, you know, if you can't even do a regular push-up, right, then you're going to start with your knees, right? So you start on the knees, and you do a push-up. I can barely move. I'm absolutely wrecked after that workout, but I'll give you my best here. After that, a standard push-up, right? Now, after our standard push-up, there's, I guess I should say the next, technically, would probably be putting your hands out a little further. There's two ways to progress, all right? You could progress in trying to get higher off the ground when doing a push-up jump in itself, before even throwing the hands out, or putting your hands out further, which requires more core strength, all right? So, again, you could either go for just getting your hands off the ground, right? And then eventually clapping, right? And then when you can clap, you can do foot and hand clap, so your whole body comes off, not just your upper body, all right? And if you want to train your core strength to help you progress, which I think is a pretty good idea, you're from a regular push-up, walking your hands out, okay? So first, you might just be able to go here and do a push-up. But eventually, you can put them all the way out and do push-ups, right? Without your elbows touching the ground. Now that's the key there. If your elbows rest on the ground, you're pretty much doing a plank, like a plank up down, all right? But if you can keep your elbows off, it's a good way to improve your core strength and to progress to more difficult push-up movements, or we could say quadruped movements in general, right? So once you get the push-up jump with the hand and the feet clap, try to do it higher and higher, and then eventually, when you have enough hang time, am I on the camera? When you have enough hang time, you can throw the hands out, right? Now, the key is going out all the way, back quick with your hands. Now, why is that good? Why do we even want to progress to that? Well, a great thing about the Superman or super duper push-up, however you want to say it, it's a full body exercise. It's a full body exercise. And when you go up, you know, yeah, you're doing chest by doing the push-up in itself, right? Just this motion hits the chest good, right? But when you go up and you fling your arms, what are you recruiting? Well, what's that similar to? Here's a front raise, right? What's that? Anterior delt, right? So you're working some shoulders in there. You're working some upper back because your back becomes flexed. And when your legs, when you go up, your legs also come up. Your body kind of goes. You're getting your erector spinae, your low back, even a little glutes and hammy. You know, I mean, it's a full body exercise. And the thing is, you know, a lot of us, you know, we don't like to do sprints. We don't like to go for long runs. So how do you get your cardio? Well, you can get cardio, build muscle, get more cut all at the same time with doing stuff like this. All right? And the more difficult of a movement you can do, this is a very important and true principle in general with working out. The more difficult exercises you're able to perform, the shorter amount of time you can work out for. I want you to think like, what if that's kind of your reward for becoming more advanced, right? You can do more in less time. And you look at the When Wellness workouts over time. In the beginning, they were like 24 minutes. As they got harder and harder and harder with the technique, it was 10 minutes. You're roasted. You're roasted, right? So what if somebody sat there and tried to do Superman, super duper, whatever, push-ups for a minute straight, nonstop? You'd have to be in pretty good shape to even be able to do that, right? But if you could, shoot, you could probably do 5 sets of that and you would be destroyed for the day. You wouldn't be able to move, right? So much energy being expended in just 1 minute, all right? So when you're working out and you're progressing throughout your journey to become more fit and healthier in general and to be able to perform better in the gym and just in life and in sports, be excited for the fact that there's a very nice light at the end of that tunnel. And aside from improving your health in that light, right, it's the fact that you're going to be able to spend less time each day over time. Because at first, you can only do knee push-ups. You need to do a lot of them to have an effect, right? Any substantial effect, at least for chest, right? And tries, right? But, again, when you can do more difficult stuff, it takes less time. So look forward to that. And look forward to getting your push-ups turned into super duper push-ups or Superman push-ups if you check this video out. I hope it helped. I sure do. One last thing I want to say is when we talk about core workouts, a lot of the time we think we're on our back. We think you have to be in a plank. Well, there's a lot of ways you can hit the core without doing standard core exercises and reaching your arms out far and doing push-ups. It's a pretty good one. If you try it, you'll be surprised. Your low back's gonna wanna sink in, but you gotta keep your core tight and keep it stiff. All right. So I'll show you one time what not to do and what to do, and then we're getting out of here. All right. So your hands are out in front like this. All right. Here's what not to do. Look at my back. All right. It's no bueno. Here's how it should look. Hands out in front. Reach them out there. Stiff. Right? You keep it all tight. Keep the form tight, and that translates to all your workouts. You keep your core tight. You are activating it while you're doing other things. All right, so keep that in mind as well. MV Dillard, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on. Hope you're having a good day. All right, thank you very much. We're getting out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope that was helpful and you can apply it to your workouts and get better every single day. Never forget that. You deserve it, and you deserve full independence. I want to give you the tools to help you be more so. So thank you very much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you tomorrow, people. Happy When Wellness.